Welcome. I hope you enjoy the conversation you're about to hear between me and another comedian regarding comedy and religion. These are conversations I'm calling Disorganized Religion. God bless, and for those atheists out there, may nothing await you after this life.
We'll discuss it.
We will. Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of Disorganized Religion. I'm your host, Seth Lawrence, as always and forever. I've got the disembodied voice of Travis Clyburn.
Peace be with you.
Oh, so beautiful. And we are joined today by the mighty Kazeem Rahman. How are you, man?
It's Rahman. But
Rahman?
That's fine. I'm gonna look at
it. Let's edit it. Let's edit it out.
The disrespect.
I know. We're joined today by the mighty Kazeem Rahman.
Hey.
Hey.
I don't know.
How you been?
I've been all right.
Yeah,
you're working hard. I woke up earlier.
Oh, good.
On a Saturday. Usually I wake up. I'm Muslim, so we wake up and we pray. And then usually on a Saturday I'll go back to bed.
Oh, is that right?
And then I'll wake up because the gym doesn't open till 7 on Saturday, so I just take a quick nap and then go to the gym in the morning and then handle business.
So what time do you wake up normally to pray?
5:30ish.
Oh,
depending on daylight savings.
Gotcha. Is there are set times that you need to pray?
There are set time spans, right? So the morning prayer starts from 5 o'clock till sunrise. Sunrise is at
So you have that window.
6, so you have that
in
window.
which to do,
So wake up whenever.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as it's before sunrise.
Yeah. As long as you're before sunrise, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Sometimes a lot of times I've prayed 5 minutes before sunrise.
Hey, I mean, at least you're doing it, though.
You wake up 10 minutes before.
Yeah.
You're like, I got this.
Yeah.
All I need is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, all I need is 5, but
right.
It depends.
Right. So how do your prayers work? I mean, are they free form? Is there
there's a set
rote?
Oh yeah, there are moves that you do. It sounds so weird to say, but you know what I mean. There's
I know what you mean.
Specific moves that you do.
Yeah.
It's it's choreographed.
Yeah.
It's choreographed.
Yeah.
By God.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, no, it's great.
The micromanaging Allah.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to take this hat off. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep talking.
All right. So were you raised Muslim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Nice. And where are you from? Texas?
From Houston. Parents are from Nigeria.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Also, let me adjust so I can look at you.
Yeah, let's square up.
Yeah, so we're getting a round table soon. So
that's going to be nice.
Really?
Feel like King Arthur's Knights.
And you're going to join us at the table, right?
I'll be on it.
Man, people are going to be like, oh, that's what he looks like.
Exactly.
I'm not looking forward to it, but by popular demand.
Do you remember when you found out what the radio people looked like when you were younger?
It always blew my mind.
Yeah.
I thought you were way skinnier.
Yeah. That's how most people feel when they know what I look like. I thought you were a grizzled Marine Corps vet. It's like, no, you're a fat lesbian-looking 30-year-old.
You do sound like you're you're buff. I'm not gonna lie. If I just listen,
he's a big guy, though.
He's a big guy. You're a big guy.
I'm buff, but I love pizza.
Well, I mean, how can you not? Right?
Everyone loves pizza.
Yeah,
but I mean more than you should. You know.
Oh yeah.
I'm fat. There's a long fat joke. I'm sorry.
I thought it was big, a big fat joke.
Hey, not big, chubby. It's different. It's different.
Right.
We're body positive
Hefty.
here.
Yeah. Body positive. So, raised Muslim.
Yeah.
Have you ever questioned your faith at all? Because a lot of people I have on here.
Yeah, all the time.
Religion sucks.
Yeah,
so.
It's not supposed to be. I was raised, it's not supposed to be like a straight ascending thing where it's like, oh, everybody's good at all times. That's weird. That's weird. If anyone's like 100%, you're insane.
You're just not thinking hard enough.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're supposed to. You're supposed to question it. You're supposed to.
That seems so crazy to me. Because being raised Pentecostal, they were like, if you question it, that means the devil's inside you.
Right.
Well, yeah, it's still the devil. You still question. You still question.
Yeah.
Right? You have questions.
And then you overcome it.
Exactly. It's supposed to be like a roller coaster. It's not supposed to be high at all times.
That's amazing.
That's weird.
It just seems more understanding.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be. That's weird. Anyone who thinks that anyone who thinks they're not gonna go through stuff.
Yeah.
Is
insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. No, it is. It is. So is there a mentality? Because I get a sense in Christianity, just the overall umbrella, that people think, right, if you're being righteous, if you're doing what God wants you to do, then you shouldn't have to undergo difficulty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there a similar feeling in Islam, or no?
No, actually, no. That's actually incorrect.
It's totally opposite.
It's
like
not,
the more you do.
It's not. Well, it's not opposite or the same. It's more of a. You have your faith.
Yeah.
And then you have your test.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Got it.
Right. So even then, there are verses in the Quran that are like, "Yo, do you think that?" And I'm paraphrasing. You're gonna get.
You don't have it memorized.
You're gonna get a lot of Arabs commenting on your YouTube post.
I can't
no
wait.
offense. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Basically it's saying, do you think you can just say you're going to believe and not be tested on that belief?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Right.
So yeah, you're gonna go through tests. That's the point.
Yeah. It's sort of empty if you aren't tested.
Yeah.
Right?
Which
goes back to the questioning thing, which is why it's okay to be questioned.
Yeah, all the time. It's not I wouldn't say questioning. You have doubts.
Yeah.
Right? You still have faith, but then you have dips in your faith.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's normal.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. So does Travis. You're just supposed to leave when you have those
exactly.
doubts.
That's the devil, Travis.
Oh, I love it so much. So how would you summarize Islam? Like, what are the main tenets of Islamic faith?
Believe in God.
Yeah.
Main tenets. There are 5 basic pillars. Right? Iman, Salat, Zakat, fasting, pilgrimage to Mecca.
Yeah.
Right? So those are my basic pillars.
So what were the first ones you said? Because it seemed like it got lazy as it went.
Yeah, exactly. I did get lazy. Belief, prayer, giving charity,
right,
fasting during the month of Ramadan, and then pilgrimage.
Got it.
To Hajj.
To make
once in a
to
lifetime,
Mecca.
If you can afford it.
Oh, is that right?
If you can't afford it, you don't have to.
You're not. It's not like a absolute.
Yeah, no.
So have you been able to go?
No, I haven't gone.
Not yet.
My parents have gone, and one of my brothers have gone.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my parents went like late.
And they just were like, "We're not taking you, Kazeem."
No, they're not gonna take me. I couldn't afford that.
Oh yeah.
No, you have to pay your own way.
Oh, I see. Is that part of it?
No, I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
As long as you go, I don't think they care of
like how you get there.
Yeah, how you get there.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone pays for you, I don't think it's like an asterisk next to your name.
He didn't earn this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, free road the whole way. Oh, so how big is it? Just your parents, and your brother? Is that your whole family, or how many siblings do you have?
I'm the youngest of 3.
Got it.
Yeah, youngest of 3 boys, and then 2 parents.
Yeah.
And then I have like cousins and stuff like that. I don't see them all the time, but we know each other.
Yeah.
You know.
And are they still out in Texas, or?
I have most of my family's in Texas, and then I have one brother that lives in LA and Long Beach.
Gotcha.
With his wife, and then the other brother lives in Houston with his wife. Yeah, I'm the black sheep of my family. Yeah, definitely. They're both engineers. They both have master's degrees.
Oh boy.
Yeah. One married a nurse, and the other married a lawyer.
Oh, geez.
And I want to tell jokes.
Nice. Yeah. So what was your parents' reaction when you... I mean, how long have you been doing stand-up?
I'm about to hit 6 years in like a week or so, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the end of November.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they've never seen me do stand-up.
Never?
They know that I do it.
Yeah.
They know that I moved out here for that.
Right.
And then, but I think for them, they just like...
They've gone to Mecca, but they haven't come seen you do stand-up?
Exactly.
What's their problem?
Priorities. Anyway. I think, okay. They're more of a, are you providing for yourself kind of mentality.
Right.
Because they're still immigrants, right? They came in from Nigeria. So it's like, are you able to provide for yourself?
Yeah.
As long as you can do that, do whatever you want. As long, basically, it's always like, they don't really say it like that, but they're like, you still have a job, right? Like, it's basically one of those kind of things where it's like, you're not homeless.
You're being responsible.
My mom's visited. She's seen my apartment, right? So I saw this apartment. I didn't let her see the one where I was living with like 3 girls. Like, we have roommates. Yeah.
Oh, how does
now
that
I'm
work
living
out?
by myself.
Yeah. What's the viewpoint on that in Islam?
What do you mean, roommates?
Well, female roommate. I mean, I'm just saying, for my faith, it'd be like, if you're not married, you should not be living with someone of the opposite gender.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll ask. I don't think that's like...
That's not a thing.
I don't think they would.
Or is it okay because you had 3 female roommates?
I had one. The girl owned the apartment.
Yeah.
Her little brother was sleeping on the couch.
Oh, okay.
And then there was the third room. It was just in and out of different people.
Yeah.
But they were all women. So I've always had to share a restroom with the girl. And you'd be surprised. I thought it was going to be a piece of cake. No. It's not, man.
Oh, no.
It's
absolutely
not.
not.
I was the only one that ever cleaned that restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah, girls shed.
It is. Yes, they do.
They molt like ducks.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Women are filthy. No.
This is a different kind of podcast today. Welcome back, ladies.
We're going to take a pivot.
But yeah, I don't think, I think my mom knew I was living, because my brothers eventually, my brothers told them, but it wasn't like, I don't think they had a problem with it. They knew I had roommates, and they knew I wasn't going to. Yeah, they knew I was going to move out eventually.
Right.
Yeah, and my plan was never to stay there forever.
Yeah.
So, so that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep looking at the camera when because I watch The Office a lot. So sometimes when someone says something funny, it's be like, yes, they did. It's so stupid.
I love it.
Dumb.
No,
dumb.
It's good.
It's
good.
very stupid.
You're making a connection with the audience.
With the people.
They're gonna love you.
But sometimes I'll do it in my apartment when there's no people.
You'll just look at your phone?
Yeah, I'll look in the general vicinity. I'm like, this is very funny.
Where a camera could be.
Yeah, where a camera could be. Yeah.
Everyone
Don't
else
judge
like,
this. We'll cut this out of the podcast.
What's going on? No, this is good. This is
no,
good
keep
stuff.
everything. Keep everything.
Yeah.
It's great.
So 6 years. What drew you to stand up? Have you always been interested?
To an extent, it's like one of those in the back of your head where you say it to yourself, like, I want to try that one day. Or you're watching, like, because we didn't have cable, so all we watched was like the Apollo, on Saturday nights, and then in the middle they would always have the musical acts. Yeah. Right, and then they would always have 2 comics. Right, and then that's when I saw like Ken Jeong for the first time. That's when I saw Joe Coy for the first time. Yeah, and all these other like old school people like Earthquake, Steve Harvey was hosting. Yeah. Right. So I was like, I want to try that. That'd be cool. But it was always in the back of my head. Yeah. So I never, because I thought in my mind, I was like, yeah, I can do pharmacy and I can do stand up. Right. Because Ken Jeong did it. Yeah. Or he was a doctor or whatever he is. Yeah. Who knows what he is.
A poor man's pharmacist.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was actually, here's what happened. Okay. I failed out of the first college I went to. Okay.
What happened?
That's a long. I just never went to class.
Okay.
It's not like a long story. You're gonna say it was
a long story?
Yeah,
it's
really
long
complicated. Story. It's not complicated. I just never showed up.
I didn't go.
I just never showed up. Looking back on it, I was like, it's because you didn't study. It's like, I never went. Yeah. I never went. I just didn't want to be there. Honestly, you look back on it, I'm like, when you're like, I was like 18. Yeah. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. Yeah. And then I just picked this because I just picked stuff because it just seemed right. Right. And I was like, that doesn't seem right.
And then it turns out like no.
Turns out like no. And I didn't want to be there. And then they were like, hey, you can't come here anymore. And I was like, oh, but I'll still pay you money. And they're like, nah, you good, fam. Nah, fam, you good.
We don't want you.
We don't want you. I don't think you understand.
Yeah. Man, I didn't realize Harvard was so strict.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
No, I went to UT. Yeah. UT Austin. And then I went to U of H. But that's neither here nor there. So sitting at home. Yeah. Depressed, of course. Sure. And then I watched the Emmys one time. That was like the first time I paid attention to the Emmys. Yeah. Because I was just watching. Since I had nothing to do, I was just watching TV.
You hear that, Emmys? He had nothing else to do.
I had nothing else to do.
Emmys when there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, nothing else to do. Yeah. You watch the Emmys, and then 30 Rock won. Right. And I was like, okay, I've never seen that show before. Yeah. And then it won. And then I watched the Golden Globes. And that was like when Ricky Gervais was the first time hosting. Yeah. And then 30 Rock won again. Yeah. And I was like, what's 30 Rock? And why are people watching the show? Sure. So I went online. And this is when Hulu was free, by the way. Yeah.
The Wild West days.
Oh, man.
The good old days.
Maybe a commercial up top.
These young kids don't understand.
They don't.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was free.
Remember when Napster was free?
LimeWire. It was so good.
How evil is it with Hulu that now you have to watch their commercials and pay them money.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it's the most upset.
It's
and it's like
awful.
it's more commercials than TV.
I
mean,
it hurts
really
my heart.
awful. It used to be free. Not only was it free, they had Fox, NBC, Comedy Central, USA, TNT, all these good shows. Everything. It was so amazing.
I don't know how any of it was legal, but they had
I have no idea. I have no idea. I think I'm thinking it was because it was like a beta test.
Oh,
of
sure.
Like to
that makes
see,
sense.
will people watch this? All right, now we're gonna charge you.
Yeah.
And they
like
renegotiated every contract, and now it's just like.
And now it's
and Netflix, and now all the Disney Plus, everything else.
Do you have Disney Plus?
No.
Exactly. The Mandalorian
Wait, you have
is
kids.
dope.
I know we do have kids, and I want to watch The Mandalorian. Yeah,
it's so good.
When your wife earns all the money, it's
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
You know.
Well, here's the thing. It's
hard to be like, but Daddy wants to watch
Mandalorian. What I always do is I just wait. I just
Yeah.
patiently wait until one of my friends
Yeah.
is like, I have Disney Plus, right? And I was like,
really?
Yeah.
What's that password?
Yeah, exactly. Let me get your password.
Yeah.
Let me get your password.
That's what I do.
But yeah.
That's the Netflix epidemic.
So I was on Hulu.
Yeah.
And I watched
Emmys, Golden Globes.
Emmys,
and then you went.
Golden Rock.
Yeah.
30 Rock kept winning.
Right.
I watched 3 episodes of 30 Rock.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah.
It really was the worst show.
Those first.
I will tell Tina Fey to her face, your show was trash. I hated it. It is garbage.
Did you watch beyond the first 3?
It wasn't the first 3 episodes. I just picked 3 episodes of whatever, of that season that was on.
Yeah.
I hated that show.
Interesting.
Till this day.
Really?
I will tell anyone who liked that show to their face. That show was garbage.
Yeah.
I did not like it. It just wasn't good.
Sure.
Right?
Well, that's your opinion.
But then I watched exactly. It's my opinion.
Yeah.
And then I watched The Office, and I was like, "Oh, this show is amazing."
Yeah.
This is what 30 Rock should be.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
Why aren't they doing Talking Heads? So I watched The Office. I watched 30 Rock.
Yeah.
And I watched. I gave 30 Rock 5 chances.
Wow.
I watched 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Because it kept winning.
Yeah.
Everything.
Like, serious. This must be good. Right.
But then I was like, and then in the back of my hand, it just clicked. I was like, I could write something better than that.
Sure.
And so I just started researching how to write for TV.
Yeah.
And so I started like writing scripts.
Yeah.
I wrote basically spec scripts. Basically spec scripts are, if anyone's watching this, spec scripts are basically you write an episode of a show that's already on the air. So you already have the characters. You already have like what they're all about. You don't really need, you're basically just inserting your own story with their own characters.
Right.
So I wrote one for The Office. I wrote one for Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I wrote one for, and I was watching Always Sunny when it like season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
Hulu was free.
Yeah. Dude.
Cause Hulu was free.
That show is amazing.
And it's always been good. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It has legit always been good.
They got like 15-year running gags.
Yeah.
Like
so
Charlie's illiterate and stuff.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Great
so I wrote
show.
spec scripts of all these shows.
Yeah.
And then
Did you send them in?
Yeah. Because you're living in Houston.
Yeah.
Here's what I did.
What?
I just looked up. I went to, I don't even think they have this anymore. I went to Writers Guild of America online.
Yeah.
And I just got a list of every agency. Now, here's what I did. I just called them.
No kidding.
Yeah, I just did cold calls.
Yeah.
It was so
That's amazing.
It was so stupid.
No, this is every success. This is every success
was
story.
The dumbest idea I've ever had in my life.
What did they say to you?
No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You think I'm here because I got successful? No.
Well, we're gonna end the podcast because I didn't know.
Exactly. No, you don't do that.
Yeah.
One person did say that. Yeah, I'll read it.
Yeah.
And I sent it to him. By the way,
it's nice you found the non-racist.
These original scripts were trash.
Yeah.
I did not. No, here's the thing. It was good as in like comedy wise. It was good because I figured out how to write a story.
Yeah.
Format wise, it was garbage.
Yeah.
It was. I did it in Word because I didn't know that I could just get Final Draft.
Right.
Right. Eventually, I found Final Draft.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for it. It's $300. I got Final Draft and then I finally fixed it up.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to like other people, but the original ones were just garbage.
Interesting.
Funny though.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
If I go back and read it, I'm like, this
You
is
might
trash
be,
too.
yeah.
I'll have a different opinion.
Sure.
So
be 30
I
Rock.
just cold called at least 15 a day, but then I'm in Houston, so I'm like, okay, I had to like time it to make sure I'm not calling them at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you call them late afternoon before they leave. And then usually it's, we don't accept unsolicited submissions. But then it's like, yeah, it's fine. It was always nerve-wracking for the first one.
Yeah.
For the first one of the day, it's always like, okay, I had like a script I wrote.
Oh, interesting.
Of like what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Because it's like you just get anxiety quick.
Yeah.
I get anxiety sometimes.
Sure.
Depending, which is weird because you do stand up, but it's like.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
It's a different muscle.
Yeah.
It's just a different muscle.
Yeah.
So I had a script. I wrote a paragraph down. Hi, my name is such and such. I have a script that I'd like to send in. I was wondering if anyone like takes like submissions.
Right.
And usually, sometimes they would like, oh, let me check. Because clearly no one does this.
Then they do something else.
Yeah.
And be like, no, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Or no, sometimes they would generally go ask.
Oh, yeah.
And then they would come back and be like, no. Right.
Yeah.
I would call like William Morris.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You know?
I didn't know any better. I didn't know William Morris was like a big deal.
Yeah.
I just thought they were just, hey man, it was on the list.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was on the list.
Yep.
And you get a phone call.
Yeah.
Next time, don't put your phone number on a
public
website
place.
in a giant list of things. So
that's great.
So I'm doing that, and I'm like submitting to like script competition. At this point, I'm like, I want to write for television.
Got it.
Done deal. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Which is fine, right? But then I would have, so that's when I was like from like 20. From 20 to 24, from 19 to 24, I was just writing scripts and submitting them to like contests.
Yeah.
Right. Or like, cause I know ABC has like a script program. Fox used to have a script program. NBC, Writers on the Verge.
Yeah.
Late night. I didn't want to write late night because I was like, I don't want to do like stupid one-liners.
Specific structure.
It's a specific structure. And then I would just do that for years. And then I just had a bunch of jokes that didn't work on the script that I just had. And I had like just an idea. So I was like, one day, I was like, okay, well, let me start researching stand-up comedy. I just started looking up different stand-up. That's when I like saw Aziz Ansari for the first time.
Yeah.
I saw Hassan Minhaj for the first time. Like early Hassan.
Sure.
When he was just basically an Indian frat boy.
Yeah.
He's not Indian, but who cares? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm Muslim. I can say that. It's fine.
Right.
But you saw Aziz Ansari for the first time, Hassan Minhaj for the first time. You see all the Chris D'Elia I saw for the first time. On all this is on YouTube when YouTube wasn't as strict. Yeah. And you could people just posted their specials.
Oh yeah.
It was just a done deal. It was just a known thing.
Right.
A day after the special, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. So then there were 2 open mics. Houston Improv, and then the Joke Joint Comedy Showcase. That one closed down. That's fine. RIP to them.
Yeah.
But I went to those 2 in 1 week, right? And then I was like, oh, wow, these like open mics are packed, which is not the case usually.
Yeah.
But then
you mean
I was like,
packed with normal people?
Yeah. In Houston, the open mics are like shows.
Yeah.
Where there are audience members.
Yeah.
Right? For the open mic.
Yeah.
Same with Ohio,
Yeah.
What happened?
Same with Ohio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you get like 5 minutes.
Right.
So you can actually write on stage if you kind of want to.
Yeah.
Right? So when I moved here, I definitely had to change the way that I write because you're only getting 3 minutes at a time.
Yep.
So I had to like know what I wanted to say before I got up there.
Yeah.
Which was just a whole different mode of writing.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah. The audience is different out here.
Yeah, and the audience. And you're just going up in front of comics. So you kind of really just have to trust yourself.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So I went to those things, and then the next week, at that point, back then when I started, the Houston Improv didn't have open mics weekly. Now they do.
Mm-hmm.
But before they didn't. They had open mics like 3 times a month. Sometimes on a Wednesday, sometimes on a Tuesday. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Right? So... But the showcase had open mics every Wednesday. But before the open mic, they'd have a comedy workshop where you come, work on your material.
Yeah.
Then there are headliners in there. There are like open micers in there. There are like features in there that they're just there just to hang out and to just to give you advice. No one's writing your jokes for you.
Right.
But they'll be like, okay, this worked, that didn't work. Try to expand on this.
Yeah.
Or some stuff like that.
That's cool.
So I went there. I did 2 jokes, and then I signed up for the open mic, and then I didn't make the open mic list.
Oh.
Smart move.
On their part?
On their part.
So they picked who made the open mic list?
You
based on the workshop.
Based on the workshop, but if they don't know you, they're just not going to give you.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 chance. Right? And then at the same time, even if you make the list, sometimes you get 4 minutes, sometimes you get 7 minutes, sometimes, and then more experienced people get like the headliner will get like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, which is good.
Yeah.
Right? Because she was very fair in the sense of you're not ready to do more than 4 minutes now.
Yeah.
If you think you are, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah. Sure.
Right? So, yeah. And then that's basically, I only went there every Wednesday for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And then one time, one comic was like, "Hey, there are other open mics, right?
You don't have to keep
you don't have to keep coming here."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, snap, I didn't know there were other open mics." I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know where to start.
You were just getting into it.
Thank God I didn't take a comedy class. Oh my God, that would have been awful.
Yeah.
No offense. But
wait, why? Do you have something against comedy classes?
I don't have anything against it if you genuinely have no idea where to start. I will say a lot of times, and not all the time, but a lot of times some people take the comedy class and think, "Oh, that's it. I'm a comic now. I need to get on shows."
Yeah.
That's not the case.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
Yeah.
You're not funny at all.
Yeah.
You just know how to write now.
Yeah. And you've conquered a fear of getting up on stage.
Conquered fear of getting up on stage,
Yeah.
and they forced you to get on stage. And that's fine. You have 5 minutes of all right stuff that you did in front of your friends on a showcase one day.
Or the instructor or whatever.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
And that's
everyone has to start somewhere.
Yeah, start somewhere. But just understand that it's still a journey.
I just like that in the comedy career, it's like the only career where if you go to school for it, people are like, "You're dumb."
Wrong.
Yeah,
you're doing it wrong.
It's like, how many
you
doctors
paid
do you know?
$700 for that? What? You paid $700.
I would love to talk to a surgeon who's like, "No, I just learned how to do this on my own." What are you talking about?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Be amazing.
Yeah, you just get penicillin.
Yeah,
you
just go for it.
Figure it out.
Yeah,
right. Penicillin is not even a painkiller, but we make it work. But you make it work.
You thin it with morphine.
Yeah. So I've just been doing since then. I've just been doing comedy.
Yeah.
I went out in Houston. I went out every night.
Yeah.
Right, and then I was still living at home.
Yeah.
And then every time I wanted to move out, because I used to travel for work. That was back in the day. It was like
you were a pharmacist, or what did you do for work?
I'm an IT consultant.
Got it.
Right. It sounds fancy. I send emails all day.
Yeah.
Basically, I do this thing called SharePoint.
Yeah.
It's like Microsoft.
Right.
Google Docs. It's Google Docs, except it's just Microsoft.
Yeah.
Think of it like that. So I just help people understand how to organize their Google Docs.
Right.
That's it.
Hey.
Yeah.
You're a consultant.
It pays exactly.
Yeah.
It pays the bills.
Yeah.
I used to travel like Monday through Thursday, and sometimes Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So, but when I started comedy, I had a job in Houston. But then the job in Houston was done, and then they sent me to New Jersey.
Oh.
Like it was a Monday through Thursday in New Jersey.
Jeez.
And I was like,
I
quit. I quit. And then I quit. And because I can't.
Because you're coming back to Texas every weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fly back Thursday night.
That's crazy.
You have Friday and Saturday to get your laundry done.
Right.
And run your
shopping
errands.
or whatever.
Yeah. And then you fly on Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening.
You have no time.
You have no time whatsoever.
Yeah.
Right. And I had just started comedy, and I was like, I just want to
I need to get out.
Yeah, I need to get out of this job. So I got a new job, and I just went out every night. Yeah. So Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, you do mics, and then Friday, Saturday, you usually go to like a show.
Yeah.
And just watch.
Right.
Sometimes just go and watch. Weekends usually for shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back then, I'm sure they have more shows now, but we didn't have a lot of
midweek shows.
We didn't have a lot of like comic produced shows in Houston when I was there.
Right.
So now they have a lot more.
Yeah.
So it's good for them.
Oh, that's cool. So what brought you to LA then?
Comedy.
Oh yeah.
Stand up. Yeah.
So
and because I still want to write for TV. I still write scripts.
Yeah.
So and I knew
you're still cold calling agencies.
No, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh my God. Oh my God. That'd be horrible. Yeah. I still want to write for TV.
Yeah.
And I knew in Houston, if I just wanted to do stand up, I would have just stayed in Houston.
Sure.
But I knew I wanted to still write for television.
Got
so
it.
I knew most of them are.
Yeah, they're out here.
They're out here.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So yeah, and then you get here, and then you're like, oh wow, this city's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Sure.
when I got here, it was weird because you just get depressed. I didn't get depressed, but I was definitely like sad. for the most horrible reasons.
Yeah,
I was just
called depression.
I was working. I was working too much. Like I got a job and I was always at the job, and I was making money, but I was like, but I didn't come out here. I didn't come out here to make money.
I came out here
to do comedy and to write.
I had that problem for a minute too. Sometimes it's hard to not get caught up in like normal life when you're like, wait, I didn't move out here for normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Life.
You moved out here for normalcy. You think I moved out
here in Ohio?
I just get this vision of both of you sitting in a boardroom, being like, "How did I get here? I didn't want to be here.
It happened.
I'm out."
It happened. It was like because I used to have to work in Redondo Beach. I had to drive down like an hour and a half every day.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's
like,
brutal.
Yeah, and then you get home and it's like, I can't go straight to a mic.
Yeah.
I have to like decompress. I have to take a shower. I have to change clothes, and then I can go.
Right.
And then
now
all
it's
I went was
10:30.
like, now it's 10:30. You only have one mic.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah,
it's
and you might not even get up. Depending on the system.
And you might not get up, and it's just horrible.
No, that's tough.
Yeah, because when I got here, it was every mic was a bucket.
Right.
And now it's pay to play. And
yeah.
It
is what it is.
Their opinions.
I'm really sorry about that.
Well,
I think it's fine.
It happens.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Pay to play mics.
All right, let's get into it.
For those of you who don't know, you pay $5, you get 5 minutes, you only stay for an hour, and you only go in front of nine or 10 people.
Right. Other comedians.
And it's always other comedians.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah.
I do mind when someone only goes here.
Yeah.
If you only go to Fourth Wall.
Yeah.
And it's not that you only go to Fourth Wall. When I'm talking about only go to Fourth Wall, they'll do 5 o'clock. Then they'll do 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then they'll do 7 o'clock. They're doing the same jokes in front of the same people.
Yep.
And it's like, you're not. Yes. Okay. You're building time. You're not getting better.
Right.
It's impossible.
Right.
Go to Fourth Wall. But also go to like Silver Lake on like a Sunday. Go to like Orange County and go try to get people that literally are not looking at you to turn around and look at you.
Right.
That there's an art to that. Because don't think that you're gonna go from open mics to, the Irvine Improv, which is like a 500-seat theater.
Yeah.
You're gonna go from open mics to bar shows where they don't like you.
Right.
And then you're
they
going
don't even
to
know you're there.
Yeah, they don't even know they're there.
Yeah.
They don't even know there's comedy that night.
No, it's
surprise, guys.
Your conversation is getting interrupted.
Exactly. Your date? You came in for a date? You dumb, you stupid idiot. You didn't read the flyer.
There is no cock block like a guy on a microphone.
No, I swear. I promise you. Oh, man. I have done that to other people so many times.
I love it.
So many times.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
I've had to be like the first comic up.
Oh.
And then so the couples don't really know what's going
happening.
on. But the host is like, all right, guys, we're going to have a comedy show. It's like, great. Yeah. Right. And then they do like 5 minutes.
Right.
Right. And then they bring me up.
Right.
And then you can hear them talking like, do you want to leave? Because it's like, I just don't want to.
This is awkward.
And then like 2 or 3 couples just get up and then they
walk
just
out.
leave. Yeah.
It might be your material. Have you thought about that, Kazeem?
No, I haven't even started yet. Or it might be my material. I
don't think so.
Who knows?
I don't think so.
I did a bar show in a place called Rockford, Ohio, and they just randomly, right before the show started, turned off all the TVs.
Oh.
And you just hear, and there was no posters when I got there.
Oh, no.
No one had any idea.
Was
and I just hear,
what
the hell's going on?
Was it a sports?
Yeah. It was like football. It was not a good place to do a show.
That's when it's just
the
like.
The promoter was like, no, it's fine. We do that when the bands are here. I'm like, that's a band.
I have done comedy during the World Series in LA while the Dodgers were playing.
Yeah.
So that was just pointless.
Yeah. When they're cheering, it's not for you.
Yeah,
it's not your jokes.
No,
because I did a joke and then they cheered, and I was like, and I literally stopped myself. I was like, "What happened?" Because I know that wasn't for me. Y'all don't like me like that. Y'all don't even know me. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So the
boos are still for you though. That's what I've noticed.
Boos are probably
at least for me at bar shows.
Yeah,
they're for me.
They don't like. I don't know.
Crazy.
Bar shows are. I like them. It's a different muscle, though. It's a different muscle, but it's a muscle that needs to be honed in. Because sometimes you never know when a regular show will be like a bar show.
Yeah.
Right? In the sense that they're there, yes, they're looking at you, sure.
Yeah, but they're not there.
They don't, they're not there mentally.
Yeah.
They don't like you.
Yeah, you have to command them back.
You have to command the room.
Right.
In a bar show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So being religious, I'm curious about your material because I've seen some of your sets, but I don't get a sense of you being Muslim from any of your sets.
I don't talk about being Muslim in my sets.
Right. And I'm curious why not.
I'm
curious why not.
Not in, it sounds so cocky, not in this special, not in the first hour of material.
Sure.
Right? Because the first hour.
Yeah.
It sounds, okay.
You don't think that'll set you apart? You know? You don't think in this age of diversity, Netflix isn't going to be like, no, we need someone who is.
No, because we've seen these Netflix specials. So it's like they're not.
What do you mean by that?
Who knows? They're trash. Let's be honest.
How dare you?
Thank you.
Not all of them. I'm sorry, Netflix. They're gonna.
They're gonna look. You like Joe Coy's?
Joe Coy was good.
Yeah.
One.
You liked his above a lot of other people.
I did like Joe Coy.
I remember you shouting him out on the socials.
Yeah, I did. Joe Coy did good. Dion Cole just released one that was really good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought there was one other one.
Wanda Sykes was good.
Yeah.
Right? And then Eddie Murphy's coming out with his in like 2 years probably. Hopefully it's good. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
I have my doubts.
How'd you feel about Arsenio Hall's?
I didn't like it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
I will say this. I didn't think it was for me.
Yeah.
I think it's for people who already like Arsenio.
Sure.
Right? Because sometimes the special is not for you. Like Eliza Schlesinger, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
But she has like 6 specials out on Netflix.
I
so
know.
People are watching it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
It's for other people. It's for people that already like
That's also
Eliza.
what I decided.
Elder Millennial I liked.
That was
the newest one I didn't watch.
The wedding one.
Yeah,
Unveiled.
It's a wedding one. I didn't need to watch it.
I mean, I've been married, but I'm also not a woman, so it still wasn't for me.
I tried real hard.
Yeah. We tried real hard. We're just making fun of. We're making fun of a multi-millionaire comic right now. It's fine.
The thing is, she doesn't care about what we think. She's fine.
Exactly.
You know. But I watched the first half hour, stopped it, and audibly said to myself, "I can't."
Yeah. I think I got 15.
I came back and finished it, but
cool.
No, I can't. There's another special.
Once I get a couple under my belt,
you'll watch it.
Then
I'll just let me know how you feel about it.
About
later.
who's special?
Not
yours?
on the podcast.
Yours?
Not mine.
Yeah. Which one?
There's a young lady named Jenny Slate.
I've already seen it.
Okay.
We can talk about it after if you don't want to get into it.
I don't want to get into it. It's bad. It's
really bad.
It's really bad.
Did you watch it too, Travis?
It is hot garbage.
I watched 10 minutes of it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Did you finish it?
No.
I got like.
Oh, did it get
6,
better?
7.
There is one moment where I was like, "This was funny."
Yeah.
This was
and
funny.
again, I want to clarify.
I'm not a Jewish woman.
We are not making fun of people's character. We're not saying they're horrible people.
No,
I am simply talking about the jokes. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed of when, like, I just care about jokes. Are you making them laugh? Are you making me laugh?
How'd you feel about Nikki Glazer's?
I didn't. It's weird. It's conflicted because I like her material. I didn't like that special.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's a beast. I've seen her live.
Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same way I feel about Dalia. I don't like any of his specials, but I really.
Interesting.
But I've seen him live, and I'm like.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you need to be
there.
They need to put you in their world.
Yeah.
Right? And you can't be in someone's world over
a screen.
Yeah. Diaz has that problem.
Joey Diaz?
Sure.
Because he said he didn't like the Degenerate special, and I watched it, and I was like, man, because he did it here. Literally here.
Yeah.
And tested it out, and it was murderous.
I've never,
I've
flappers every Tuesday.
Put me under the table.
Yeah.
And
really good.
It just doesn't translate on TV.
Yeah.
Or that
I don't. For Joey, I don't think that he is a. I don't think he's a theater comic. He shouldn't do a special he should do a special in like something the size of like the Yoo-Hoo room at Flappers.
Yeah.
A small intimate space.
Yeah.
Well, that's like when he did it here. It's a tiny little room.
Yeah. And it's packed.
Yeah.
The whole place shakes.
And he's just talking.
Yeah.
He's just having a conversation.
Yeah.
That's Joey Diaz, and he's very funny.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fun. So why don't you? So religion not for this special.
Not for
Next
this special.
One. You want to get comedy like under your belt?
Not really. It's just how I think.
What are you afraid of?
Right? I'm not afraid of anything. It's just, can I make it funny?
Uh-huh.
Right? And a lot of times it's like, it's not that fun because when I researched comedy before I even started comedy, I would look up like Muslim comics and I would watch them, and I'm like, I don't think this is funny. To me, at least, right? And I'm like, well, also they were like, they weren't black, they were Arab, they were doing all Muslim jokes. And I'm like, oh, and I'm like, oh God, and it was clean.
Do you not like clean comedy?
No, I like clean comedy when I don't know it's clean.
Yeah.
Right. If you have to tell me it's clean, like Jim Gaffigan is clean.
Yep. Yeah.
Right.
But
Jim
I never
Gaffigan,
would have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to tell. Someone had to tell me Jim Gaffigan was clean before I realized he was clean.
I guess he is.
Exactly.
That's the best way to put that.
Yeah.
Right?
If
but
you have to say at least it was clean, it wasn't.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Right. I like good comedy. Period.
Yeah.
Right. But also, at the same time, if something's like too dirty, I can say that's just too dirty.
Yeah.
For me.
That's your crutch.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
So it's different.
Right.
Yeah. What was I talking about?
So you want to be funny before you get into the Muslim stuff, or you want to make the Muslim stuff funny before you talk about it?
Both. Yes and no for both.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm already funny. But
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's, you wanna because I already broke down like what I want to talk about in my first 3 specials.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what's your plan? Do you want to share your road plan?
Yeah, of course. I don't care. It's because it might change. Who knows? But right now, the road plan is first 3 specials. The first special will be called Playfully Dark.
Nice.
Where it's just the thoughts that run through my head.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yep.
Right. Second one, I don't have a name for it, but I know I'm going to talk about where I'm from, how I was raised. I'll put a little Muslim in there.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'll put a little Muslim in there.
Like a spice.
I think that's what you should call it.
Yeah.
Muslim.
A little Muslim.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, you're right. Well, no, that sounds wrong though, because I'm not just a little Muslim, right? It's not like just a little bit, just a little, like
really
a little spice, just a little paprika on your egg, a little bit.
A dash.
Yeah,
a pinch,
exactly.
A pinch
of lime juice, some lime juice on your avocado toast. I don't know what you put on avocado
Muslim
toast.
flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But where I'm from, how I was raised.
Yeah.
And different things like that.
Yeah.
Right. And then the third one is like who I am as a person, what I stand for, my morality.
Interesting.
My,
and
my moral
that's
compass.
different for you from being Muslim or where you were from.
Same thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it'd be the same thing. Being Muslim so
you
being
just need
Muslim
2 specials.
definitely. Yeah, basically, 3 specials. 2 specials will have a little Muslim in there.
Oh, I see.
But
you'd spread it out.
Yeah, you spread it out.
Got it.
Right? It won't be. Yeah, I'll never just do a special about just being Muslim.
Yeah.
Because that's not. Because it's multiple. I'm still black, right? I'm still a man, right? I'm still Nigerian. It's just there's just so. I'm still from Texas, so that's its own little. And not just from Texas, from Houston.
Right.
So it's just a whole nother.
Layer.
Vibe. There's so many layers to me, so I don't want to ever just put one layer on the table.
Yeah, of course not. Right. No, I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, here's what you do. You do the little Playfully Dark.
Playfully Dark.
First.
Yes.
Lemon. Then lime.
Oh, wow.
There you go. It'll be like your Chappelle, the 2-parter.
Yeah, a little coconut in there.
A little coconut, yeah. Put the lime in the coconut. There you go.
Yeah.
With the dash of Muslim.
Yeah, actually, side note.
Yeah.
You
love.
Don't laugh, Travis. Those sidecards with the fruit, so good.
You're right.
When I first moved
here,
they're
everywhere.
They're Hispanic people. I don't know if they're Mexican. They're probably not.
Yeah, Hispanic people, Latinx
with like a card, and then like they just cut all the fruit in front of you, and they put like the lime, and then they put lime, and then they put the spicy thing, and it's just good. I don't know how to explain it.
I used to walk by those for a while, just tempted. What?
Then one day I finally just did it.
You pulled the cord.
I didn't know, and I didn't even know what he was talking about. He's like, everything, and I was like, yeah, okay, everything, and he's like.
I mean, whatever you do.
Yeah, you want it spicy? I was like, yeah, okay. I guess put everything on there. I have no idea what I'm about to eat right now.
Am I still getting fruit? What is this?
Exactly. I have no idea what he was about to do.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, I'll try it.
That's hilarious. And it was amazing.
My first one was a lady, and then she went spicy, and I was like, fruit? And then she went, no, spicy. And then I was like, no, it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
do it. Let's do this,
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's there are multiple layers of me, so I'll never just do the thing. I'll probably put one Muslim joke in the first special. Who knows? It depends on what I'm thinking about now.
Right. At the point of release.
Yeah, at the point of release. Am I thinking about because it's not I don't it's not it's just a part I'm a Muslim guy that does comedy, but I'm not a comedian that Muslim. You get what I'm saying?
You're a Muslim
like,
comedian.
Yes.
There's a different thing.
No, this is the struggle that I'm facing now with my own stuff.
Yeah.
Are you
So
a
I
Mormon
understand that.
You're a Mormon you're Mormon.
Yeah.
Right? You're a Mormon that does comedy, but you're not a Mormon comedian.
Well, that's the thing that I'm struggling with right now. I'm trying
I don't think
trying
I
to figure that out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
Right? So what do you think about? Do you think about Mormon? Do you have jokes about being Mormon? Or wait, do you have jokes about being Mormon, or do you want jokes about being Mormon?
Right, and that's the thing that I am partly struggling with. I have some material that I've already written that came very naturally. Yeah. And then I feel like there's sort of a weird, and maybe you don't feel this at all, but like a sort of weird weight where there's not many mainstream comedians who are Mormon, where it's like, oh, do I have to like hold up some banner or something? Like, does that have to be a thing?
No, you don't.
So I say that's what I'm struggling with.
I would say keep it natural and let it come to you.
Yeah.
You can, well, also I'm not one of those comics that write every day.
Right.
Like I can't sit and write. Yeah. It has to come to me and then I write it down. And then I write it down. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Right. And a lot of times it's the darkest stuff in the history of everything. Like you've seen some of that stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
It can get a little dark.
It's great.
But I keep it clean.
Yeah.
But it can get dark. It can get like super duper dark. Right. I don't know why my mind goes that way, but it just goes that way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
way
some of us are built.
I like to keep it natural because you're not just Mormon. Right. You're also a father. You're also a husband. Yeah. Right. You also have a job. You're a white guy. You wear glasses.
Yeah, I don't.
Right, or you don't have a job. My bad. You didn't have to. You didn't have to shake. Dad. I like how you shook your head like this isn't being recorded.
I have to be
now.
honest.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I have to let everyone know.
You're stay-at-home dad. That's a whole nother layer of you. There's so many layers that you don't have to pick the one layer.
Right.
Right. There's chocolate. There's strawberry. There's vanilla. There's still icing. There's some sprinkles. There's like a cherry or something like that.
Well, and I'm sort of hitting the stage now where I have material that fits into these different baskets. At first, it was just like I need funny jokes. Yeah. And so it was just whatever I thought of.
But now you're trying to form a set.
But now it's like, oh, I'm getting more, I'm getting 20 on being Mormon, or I'm getting 20 on being a stay-at-home dad, right? So it's like I don't have to just do everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay. Now I can kind of split it up and pick, like you're talking about, segmenting it into specials or into sets, right?
That's really smart.
So that's what and that's where I face this question of like, oh, well, do I want a set that's all about me and religion, or do I sprinkle it in with everything else, like you're talking about?
Yeah. Whatever comes naturally. When do you do? Yeah. I'd say that will naturally happen. Yeah. When you do longer sets
with more and more material
on how you
segment it,
your material.
Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right about that.
That will naturally happen, and then all you just need is a title.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah. To be honest with you, when you're like doing longer sets, because I've done 30 a couple times.
What's the theme? What's the
theme? I have to make sure, because what you don't want to do, I don't want to ever be one of those comics that just go up, tell my jokes and leave. I want to take you. I want to put you in my world. I want to take you somewhere.
Yeah, well, and that's what I appreciate. Even about your short sets is I feel like you're very conscious of that. Yeah, and doing that. Definitely, right? Even if it's just about your bed situation. Yeah,
yeah. That was a whole.
We're there.
Yeah, exactly.
For just 5 minutes. But we're there.
Because it's just you just watching other comics and you see like little things that they do, and you're like, okay, I can use that little thing for me. Right. So my storytelling is usually a mixture of Brent Morin and a guy named Ali Sadiq, where it's like those two guys. What do you know who Ali Sadiq is?
Vaguely.
Yeah. He has a good story on Comedy Central. Mexican God on Boots. Yeah. It's very good.
Interesting.
That's a great story.
And then so Ali will put you in the world. Yeah. Where it's like, this is what's happening. Yeah. He'll use suspense. Right. And then Brent will tell you the story, but he'll kill you with so many little details of that story. Right. That it's like, all right, I got a bed. I got it from IKEA. I hate IKEA. This is why I hate IKEA. Yeah. Back to my bed. Right. I have, we use the Allen wrench. Why is an Allen wrench so crazy? Yeah. All right, back to the bed. Yeah. Now we got bed sheets. What is thud count anyway? What does that even mean? Right. Back to the bed. Things like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's still a stream of thought.
Yeah.
But he'll take you on a tangent and he'll always keep
and
you.
come back.
And I try to make sure I do that. And then you just have to be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? But then it's like I don't drink, I don't smoke. How interesting can I be? I can still be interesting.
Yeah,
that's
of course.
the thing.
Of course.
Right? Because I've still been alive for 30 years.
Yeah.
So it's like something
had to have happened.
Something happened. Something had to have happened.
So what biggest struggles have you had with your faith?
Failing out, definitely.
What do you mean failing out?
Failing out of
college?
Yeah, you just get depressed. And
Sure.
you're like, why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
But you definitely don't blame yourself.
Yeah, because
it's
not your fault.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why is this happening to me? I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I'm a decent person. I wasn't a good person. But biggest
just not
struggle
motivated.
My faith, it's just it's a constant struggle, I would say. But not in the sense of sometimes it's just a harder struggle. Sometimes I just need to like go pray or something like that. And then sometimes I need to like sit and think, okay, no, I need to stop doing these things and do better or try to like, talk to God more or something like that.
Yeah. So is there like, I don't know, a doctrinal tenet or something that is that
is a bigger word than I'm used to. So what do you mean?
I mean, so you said, right, like the Doctoral 5 pillars. Yeah.
Talking about the Quran?
Not necessarily. Well, maybe if there's a passage in the Quran that you're like, what does this mean? Or, I'm told it means X, but is that right? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, for those things, I usually just rely on I just have people that I ask. Yeah, for that stuff.
Got it.
Or I just accept that I don't know this now.
Yeah.
But I still have the faith.
Yeah, that'll be sorted out.
Yeah, as long as I try to always make sure I stick with faith. That God knows more than me.
Yeah.
And then and God's wisdom is beyond my comprehension.
Sure.
Right? So
yeah.
If there's something I don't know, then I just make a mental note to ask someone that I would think would know the answer. Yeah. Right? And if, and
so you'll get a satisfying answer, which is great, or you won't.
Yeah.
And so when you don't.
But what's a satisfying answer?
I mean, one that makes sense to you, right?
Yeah,
that sort of strikes you as accurate.
I'll always ask like two people though.
Yeah.
2 or 3 people just in case.
Yeah.
Or I'll just look it up. Look it up online, but that's not always smart to do.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'll look it up online in the sense of if I can find, if there are like, because, there are like places online where it's like there's
good information.
These are legit spots.
Yeah.
And then these are just blogs.
There's fake news.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So it's like the legit spots I'll go to or the legit people I'll go to.
Right.
Right. Because there's so many lectures on YouTube.
Yeah.
Islamic lectures on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'll do that.
Got it.
And stuff like that. So occasionally I'll just like be in my apartment. I'll just throw on a lecture really quick to listen in the background while I'm ironing clothes.
Yeah.
Like
interesting.
Yeah, so I'll do that to like try to make sure that I'm basically you need a re-up every now and again you just need a re-up to make sure that you're
still with it.
Yeah, still with it.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on afterlife? I don't know anything about what does Islam teach about after you die?
Oh, it's the same thing. It's all Abrahamic faith. Same thing. You're going to be judged and you either go to heaven or hell.
Got it. Resurrection? Believe in a reunion? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. What is heaven like for Muslims?
There are lots of descriptions. Heaven. Like there's, I'd have to look on my phone. I don't want to like misquote anything.
Oh,
but
sure.
Like rivers. You get whatever you want. Pretty place.
Whatever we want?
Yeah, whatever
just
you want.
Cocaine and...
Yeah. Hey, man. Listen.
You did the test.
If you want to get lit.
Just a blizzard of cocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
All these uber religious people on Earth.
Exactly.
Just snorting partying.
Just snorting coke.
Ever made a cocaine angel?
Oh, man. That's so funny. Just snorting coke.
That's why they're all glowing.
That's funny. Oh, man. That is the funniest thing. We're going to get in trouble.
Maybe.
Nah,
I don't know.
That's
why it's disorganized religion.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My halo's made of
there are lots of, and the good thing about, I was going to say, not really weird, but the unique thing about the Quran is like, it'll never mention heaven and hell not together. Anytime it describes heaven, it'll always describe hell.
Interesting.
And anytime it describes hell, it'll always describe heaven.
Yeah.
Even if it'll describe hell in one whole like chapter, the next chapter will probably be
about heaven. Yeah. Now, which one's bigger, do you think? Heaven or hell?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, which one's going to be more populated?
I don't know.
Which one's going to be the China of the afterlife?
I don't know. That's
China.
a good question, though. I don't know.
China itself.
China is the afterlife.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it's like China, man.
It's not good.
It's going to be a very organized heaven.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Someone's
very bad air quality.
Horrible air quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
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 I only ask because in my faith, heaven is big
Mm-hmm.
and hell is really small. Like the traditional, like, you know, weeping, wailing, gnashing of teeth. That's very small.
I don't know.
As far as population numbers go.
That's a good question, though. I don't know.
All right.
And that's a lot of things. A lot of times people are scared to just say, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that.
Well,
right?
how dare you not know?
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you know your own religion? Because I'm not a scholar. I'm just a dude.
Yeah.
I'm still just a guy.
Of
Like,
course.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good question, though. I can point you in the right direction.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. Sweet. How are we doing on time?
So we got 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it felt
3
like
minutes. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to do a
This
part
was
2
good.
of this. I live down the street.
I know. I want to have you back. This
Yeah.
was fun.
I'll do next week.
How about we end on what you feel about, how do you feel about atheist people or when people make fun of religion? What's your take on that?
I am still a comic.
How do you feel about Travis?
I'm still a comic. So
Yeah.
as long as it's funny.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Right.
The more offensive it is to anyone, it better be that funny.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
That's a
right?
That's a good way to put it.
Because then I've seen white guys just make fun of black people on stage.
Sure.
And all the black people are like, it's a good joke though. Like I can't hate that one. And then you've seen white guys make fun of black people on stage. I'm like, yo, we have to jump him now. Like you have to, because it's just a bad joke.
Right.
Or if it's a joke, even if it's a joke based off of ignorance.
Yeah.
It better be that funny.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a joke, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
And it's fine. Atheist people, I mean, from what I've seen, just from all the atheists that I've met, they don't really have and I'm just talking about the people that I know that are atheists.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have a problem with religion itself. It's really something happened in their life to make them not want the religion that they were in. Yeah. And so they were like, well, religion's just bad. Yeah. Because if we're being honest, a lot of times people use religion to push an agenda. Yeah. Or that is just harmful,
do terrible
or
things.
Exactly.
Right.
It sucks to say, but like, hey, there's religion, and then there's just horrible people. And sometimes those horrible people are in the religion, and it's just, and it shouldn't be. Right. But it's the world that we live in.
Yeah. So what makes the joke funny for you? And that's where we'll end.
What makes a joke funny?
Well, I mean, when you say like, if you're gonna get racist or if you're gonna get offensive, it better be funny.
Just the good writing. The misdirect. I don't want to. If I think I could have written that,
then you're not.
I'm probably not gonna laugh.
Got it. Yeah.
Right. At the same time, there are sometimes, especially when I'm here, like during the open mic, I try not to sit in the front because I'm not laughing. Yeah. And it just seems mean. It just seems mean. It does seem mean, but I'm not. Yeah. It's not that I don't think it's funny. Right. It's like mentally I'm just analyzing the joke. Yeah. Right. Because sometimes I'll nod my head and be like, "That was a good joke," right? And they'll be like, a lot of times, especially at this mic. Right. Right. Shout out to Fourth Wall in Hollywood. Hey. North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot of times at this mic, I'll someone will look at me when I'm not laughing and then be like, all right, well, and then after the mic, I'll be like, no, that joke that you did was good. Yeah. But you just didn't finish it. It was just a premise. Right. You just said your dad and your uncle tried to get you to do crack. All right. And then you moved on. Yeah. I want to know what else happened. I want to know what happened.
Did you do it?
Yeah, exactly. Did you do it? Why did they ask you? You were 12. What are you talking about? Right. I want to know more.
Yeah.
Right. But then,
you got to come back next hour.
Yeah, I know.
When they're
exactly.
here.
Come back at the 6 o'clock one.
Yeah.
For the
then
same
you'll hear
people. And that's fine.
Yeah. Kazeem, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Man, absolutely.
Yeah,
we'll have to have you back.
This is great. Yo, I don't do a lot of people's podcasts.
Hey.
I will do yours definitely. I do enjoy your pod. I listen to it on YouTube all the time.
Thank you. Yeah. Anything you want to plug? Like your fantastic podcast?
I do have a podcast.
Tough
Choice with Kazeem Rahman.
So good.
I'll have both of you on.
It is so good.
You're already on the list.
Oh, nice.
You're going to get a message in like 2 weeks.
All right. Sounds good.
So... Yeah, Tough Choice Kazeem Rahman. It's on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube. Is it on YouTube yet? I think it's going to get on YouTube soon. I'll put it there.
Yeah. Nice.
And then,
Any shows coming up? This will probably get released a few weeks from now.
No.
All right.
When I get booked, it's week of.
Yeah.
I can never do those posters of like, these are my shows this month. No, it's like, hey, someone died, so we need you to
I'm filling in.
Yeah, I'm always the fill-in.
Hey,
right now
you're a good go-to though.
Yeah,
I mean, you're solid.
I'm always available. I'm always available.
But you're also funny, which is nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Sweet, man. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
thanks
joining
for having
us.
me. We're
Absolutely.
shaking hands now.
Look at this. We're still friends.
We're still friends.
Travis, anything you need to plug?
No, peace be with all of you.
Indeed. Godspeed to everyone.
All right. Wait, what's your... In the beginning, you do...
In the beginning?
In the end,
there was the word.
You do, and if you're atheist, I hope...
Oh.
That's the funniest thing.
You like that?
It's
I hope nothing awaits you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Do you?
It's so good.
Just trying to be
I'm
respectful.
so stoked for nothing.
It's like, may God
I
be
need
with
a
you.
nap.
And if you're atheist, I hope nothing awaits you. I'm like... What? Who says that?
It came from an open riff about Stephen Hawkins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was at an open mic just riffing about handicap stickers, talking about Stephen Hawking. And I said, God rest his soul. But maybe that wouldn't be respectful because he was an atheist. So I was like, or eternal darkness. And people loved that. So anyway.
Yeah. All right.
That was it.
It sounds relaxing. Okay. It sounds like a day at the spa.
Yeah.
Just nothing.
Just close your eyes.
Just call.
And on that note.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much. All right. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.